Now it's time to make use of the MDBootstrap framework under our Angular application. So for this, we will need to build a contact dialog. So under MDBootstrap.com, if we click on the left side of the screen, we can open this menu and select the modal forms, since we will use this as a reference to build our contact form. So you see here under this page we have different types of forms: register form, subscription form, and we will focus on this simple modal contact form. So we will build something similar. Under our application, and we need to focus first on the Typescript file. So let's increase the font size, and under our contact component TS, first let us set in place a view child element that will map to our modal dialog. So this will make a connection from our Typescript file to our specific contact component HTML file. So the modal dialog will be called frame and will be of type modal directive. Now we need to set in place a validating form of type form group that will keep all our elements from the modal dialog. Now under the ngOnInit method, we need to define the structure of our form. So this dot validating form equals new form group, and over here we will define a few elements such as contact form modal name. This will map to the user name. So new form control empty, and we'll also need the validators required statement so that we will be able to validate a form. The second one will be contact form modal email. New form control empty string here, and for this we'll need to use two validators, one for email and one for required. Okay, now for the third element, contact form modal subject. New form control, and of course the validators required. And the last one will be contact form modal message. New form control, and the same thing with validators required. So we will have 4 elements in our form. and all of them will be validated automatically using this process, so that the user will not be able to submit them unless we have valid data for the user. Now for all these 4 elements in our form group, we need to set in place getter methods. So let's do this. So these getter methods will be used under our next video, where we will set in place the contact component HTML file. So we set in place the get contact form model name, and this will return this validating form. Let's fix this. So this validating form dot get, and we are interested in the contact form model name. Now the second getter method, contact form model email, return this validating form that get of contact form model email. Another method for the contact form model subject, return this validating form that get of contact form model subject, and the final one, contact form model message, return this validating form of contact form model message. So we have these 4 getter methods in place, and each one of them will map actually an element from the form group. So what we have so far: a view child element to have a reference to our dialog that we'll create in the next video, also a validating form of type form group. This validating form has 4 elements with specific validators in place, and also we'll have these 4 getter methods to be properly used under our HTML component. Now let's start the application to see if we have any issues so far. Behind the scenes, the ngserve --o is executed and the application will start. Now it's compiling and should be opened under our default browser and can be accessible on port 4200, and you see that we still receive the contact works message. So we don't have any issues so far, and we are good to go in order to build the actual HTML page for this contact form dialog. So in the next video we'll do this.